your art products?
Yeah, man. So, like I said, when we started the channel, it was mostly a lot of like trading, and we were like dabbling in kind of ICO stuff. And so, really, looking back, when I started, I was kind of, I really see myself as kind of the average kind of retail investor who kind of realizes an opportunity in crypto, but doesn't really know how to find success. And so I found myself chasing kind of like the hot narrative. Like I remember DeFi 2.0 was hot for a minute, like Uniswap and Dexes, and then it was Oracles, and then later on in the later stages of the bull market, it was NFTs, and then Metaverse, and then it was so funny. Like I kept trying to like jump in between narrative and narrative, trying to find the 100x, trying to find an investment opportunity that could, lead me to be in a much better financial place. And so, I found myself chasing different narratives, dabbling in different ecosystems. But really what I was trying to do the entire time was find a winner, find a home run play. Because you hear all the time in crypto, there's the 100x, there's 1,000x. But how many people truly are able to capitalize on that? Very few. I mean, people who got into Hex early, they're lucky. Man, I'm telling you. There's people out here just chasing narrative after narrative, pump after pump, trying to find that 100x, and it is a minefield out there. Like now that I'm in the richer art ecosystem, I'm so grateful that I've found an ecosystem that has both high upside and the potential for longevity. Finding that is so rare, because oftentimes what I found is that, look, if you want something safe, you got to go to Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's one of the main problems with Bitcoin and Ethereum? The low growth. So if you want the high growth, you typically have to try and find something wildly early, wildly speculative, wildly unproven. And in doing so, you incur a great deal of risk. And risk is not theoretical. Risk manifests itself. There's rug pulls, things pump and dump, things don't perform the way you expected. And that happens all the time. And so I kind of managed to find at one point one kind of very solid winner. Matic Polygon got 100x out of that. But ever since then, I've been trying to find the next 100x, because even though I did get a 100x out of Matic Polygon, I did not go into it super heavy, and I did not communicate my understanding of its potential as much as I should have in retrospect. Because part of why I'm doing the YouTube channel is to not just get rich myself. I can just invest in PulseChain and never have a YouTube channel, but it's also to try and help other people, do something similar, because it's no fun getting rich all by yourself. And so kind of I promised myself that the next time I found 100x, 1000x opportunity, that I wouldn't make the same mistake of not going in very heavy and not trying very hard to communicate the opportunity. And so it wasn't until I started looking at Hex later on, and then PulseChain and PulseX, that I realized that, oh, hey, like here is the opportunity for not just an exponential 100x, 1000x, but it also has the combination of the ability of having longevity. So that combo, it's so rare to find. High ROI potential and solid fundamentals. Oftentimes you have to settle for one or the other when it comes to investing in crypto. But in this niche, I found the combination of both. And so it was, it was after like 2 years of trying to figure all this out, where I finally realized, oh, hey, this is the thing that has the extreme likelihood of both longevity and high ROI. And so I went all in. I sacrificed for PulseChain, not crazy heavy, but I went all in on PulseX. Like, man, I'm telling you, at my peak, I was invested in maybe 40 different cryptocurrencies. I liquidated everything for PulseX. I went all in. I sold like my personal stuff, like anything that wasn't bolted to the wall, I sold. Like I went all in on PulseX. Same thing with X. I liquidated a great deal for X as well, because I think I found that thing, man. I found my next Polygon, something that's has high ROI potential, but also super solid fundamentals. So I went in heavy, and I'm doing my best to communicate my understanding of the opportunity here. Because I don't know if you've noticed much of my channel, man, and let me know if I'm dragging on too long here. But
no, you're good.
Like I've been mostly talking about the PulseChain ecosystem the last couple months, last while, and we used to talk about many other cryptocurrencies. And I'm still more than happy to talk about other cryptocurrencies. I think there's interesting technologies out there, but in my opinion, this is such a solid niche that I find it difficult to not focus on this. And so, yeah, man, no, that's kind of been my journey, and I'm happy to be here, man.